Yeah,
Yeah. First of all, I want to say um, Happy New Year to you.
same to you.
Yeah. So how you been, man? What's been going on with you?
Good, trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, you good at that, kid. You got that. So,
Yeah,
yo, let me ask you a question. How's the baby?
she's good.
She's good. And
No,
the family, your mom and everybody?
everybody great. Mm,
And good, good, good. So listen, man, talk to me. You've been staying healthy. I've been seeing you working out in the gym. Are you in Florida? Where you at? What part of the world are you in?
Yeah, I'm in Florida, getting working,
Cool, cool.
training with
So
AB.
yeah, man, I appreciate that too, man, because I support the man and I want to see him come back. And I love y'all the support you giving him, man, because that's necessary
Hmm.
for his comeback. So yo, tell me, champ, is this news real? What we talking? Talk to me. Don't talk to me, man.
It's in works.
It's
It's
in the
in
works
works. Yeah, it's in
because
works.
now here you seen the post that I posted, right? And here's the question I have, right? He has no title, right? Right? He has Instagram followers. Um, that brings eyes, and I think he has a great support system. But what do you gain from fighting him at this stage of your career?
Um, I don't even know.
Right? Right?
I
You
don't even
understand what
know.
I'm saying? I mean, it's a legitimate question. I'm not trying to disrespect him because I'm honestly curious as to what is it in for you because you make money, you
I,
sell out arenas.
I mean, I think that it's basically like him feeling himself, feeling like he's the best, and he's like he's taking on challenges that and he's beating them. So I think that he just feels like he's a top guy, and I think
So,
he feels as though he could beat me, so he can make a lot of money also.
so do you think he's a top guy?
Um, I think he's not the top guy, but I think that he's up there.
Okay.
I don't
So
think
what do you think?
he don't have nothing like his background don't speak for him. It's just his mouth for real.
So let me ask you this. What do you think he does good?
Inside the ring,
Yeah, inside the ring.
um, he got light speed. Uh, he's tall, long reach. That's about it.
Okay. And so if if it's not him, who would you like to have if it's not him?
Any top guy that's out there, whoever.
Whoever. So do you are you stand because I heard some other guys talking and they were like, oh, Gervonta is not a true 135 pounder. He's a 130 fighter.
Yeah,
How would you classify yourself?
I'm
As a
130.
130 fighter?
Yeah, but I can if it's the right fight, I can go to 35,
Okay, so
and
where do you feel comfortable at though?
I feel comfortable at 30, but I can go to 35 too. I feel as though my
Oh, that's
power
cool.
will be able to make me. I spar this big in the gym. I don't never spar nobody at 130 or I'm always sparring somebody like 140, 47. It's out that I was sparring a 47 pounder or 140. I was red catch. He's
He
140.
on here now. He on here now.
He was 147 or 140. One of them. You know what I'm saying? I almost knocked him out. Got him on in film.
Yeah, he on here right now. So now listen, here's my other question for you. So if you look at the division, right? Where do you see yourself in with all the big guys, like with the big four, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, um, Teofimo Lopez, um, and then yourself. If you had to list everybody, where would you classify yourself?
I don't know. I know I'm top guy, and that's a
Yeah.
fact. I don't want to say what they done besides Tim Family. He done something at a young. he done something great at a young age, but he still gotta keep going. You know,
Right,
I I was one of the youngest that was coming up and was fought over in London and things like that, going everywhere to fight. I
right,
never fought home. I just recently fought home. So I think that
right. I was there. I was at that fight too.
yeah. So I think I definitely feel like I'm top guys ever. I think I'm the face of the new school for sure. They gotta go through
Yeah.
me.
So, so with everything that's going on, and did you get a chance to watch the Ryan Garcia fight?
Yeah, I watched it.
What you thought about it? What you thought about his performance?
Uh, I thought it was a good. I like how he got dropped and came back, and he didn't let it for him to been. This is his first time being dropped inside. I don't know if he ever been dropped in the gym, but I'm gonna just him fighting, getting dropped, and coming back, came back. But he's a good enough for that. It wasn't really too much. I seen.
Did you ever spar him prior or see him in the amateurs?
Nah, I never sparred him.
You never
I see,
sparred?
no, but I seen videos of him getting punched out. Definitely seen that.
So I mean, because here's my honest opinion. My honest opinion is I believe the negotiation is going to happen, but I don't see the fight actually happening. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because here's what I believe. I want it to happen. Don't misunderstand. And I want to be wrong, but I think that you would be the A side, right? But does he believe that he's the A side?
It doesn't matter. We know who the A side, and it doesn't matter if I'm the A side, B side, or C side. Let's make the fight
Or
happen.
you just I like that talk. I like that talk. Cool. It doesn't matter. So his I don't know if his I don't know if his anger towards you is manufactured because I heard somewhere he said that you disrespected his mom,
I never
and
disrespected his mom. I don't even know
and
his
I,
mom
and I
to
didn't think so.
disrespect her.
Yeah, I didn't think you would do something like that. So where's your anger, or do you have any anger towards him in making this fight?
Anger, not personally. No, he never done nothing that really like made me. The only boxer I still don't like is uh
Kevin.
actually people in my weight class and Tevin.
Yeah, I know Kevin is a good guy though, man. I know him well, but I know you don't like him, but
Yeah.
he's a good guy. Um, so you don't really have any animus or any anger towards him. It's just that he talk a lot, and
I mean,
you just want to fight.
whoever in my weight class at 130 or 135, I got anger against them. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
nothing personal. It's nothing personal.
Okay, I got you. I got you. But it's really yeah, right. So it's not personal. It's just it's called competition because you're the man at that weight class, and you want to make sure that everybody understand that. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So where do you think it like? And let's look like 2 years ahead, 3 years ahead. Do you see yourself still staying at 130, 135, or would you consider moving up to 140
Probably 35, 40.
or 40? So you think you're in your career at that weight class?
I think I can end it at 47. Like a good, not end it, but get a belt at 47 too. I think my skills can, um, get me through 147 and things like that. I think that's the highest I'll go.
All right. So in watching Ryan and knowing yourself, right? And this is not an interview about Ryan. It's just me trying to catch up with you, right? But the question I'm asking, watching Ryan and watching yourself, what do you do better than Ryan, or what does he do better for you? This is lagging. I don't know why, but I don't know if it's your internet connection or mine. But it's kind of. Can you hear me?
You said what he do better. What you say?
Yeah. What does he do better than you in the ring?
But he do better than me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? It's lagging pretty bad.
That's it.
I'm here. I'm still holding on. I'm fighting. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's lagging for some reason. What my question was, what do you think he does better than you, and what do you think you do better than him in the ring?
His height, that's about it. His reach, that's it. I'm all around a better fighter
But
than him.
Pedraza was right, and Pedraza was about his height, correct?
No. He's taller. Pedraza, I think Pedraza was like 5'8". I think.
Okay. Because I thought they was about the same height.
I think they always fight the same.
Okay, that's the
Yeah.
difference. So when you hear him talking crap to you, do you look at it like, oh, it's just because he predicted that he's going to knock you out in the second round?
He's checking himself out, I think.
That's what you think, right?
Yeah, he's checking himself out. He got to. Come on, man. There's no way I'm not. If I would have caught him with that punch, me, you, and every person on this live know what I would have done to him.
Yeah, you would have finished him. Yeah, I think everybody. I think that Did you see the Tony Bello tweet? Pretty much saying the same thing. Like, yeah, he said Ryan is a good fighter, but yeah.
So we gotta think about his chin now. We gotta see if that chin is. It might be suspect.
We got to check it. Yeah, but I like Ryan. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think he's a great talent, but I think it's too soon. Honest to God, I think it's too soon. But
Way too soon.
that's what I believe that the people are going to say. Should you win and win in impressive fashion? I believe that the people are going to say that, just like they said about Canelo after Floyd beat Canelo, they're going to say that he was too soon. He was too green. He shouldn't have took that fight. The same thing they said about Fernando Vargas with Tito Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya. They said that they was too soon. Do you believe that they're going to say the same thing if you beat him? Will you get full credit for beating Ryan Garcia at this stage?
I think I'll get full credit because he been pressing me. He been pressing me for the fight. Every time you hear is about Gervonta Davis, I want to fight Gervonta Davis. This not he didn't just start saying this. He's been saying this for a while. So if he feels though the time is right, then let's make it happen. I'm here. I don't have no fight there. I don't have no opponent. He just came off his beautiful win, and he's calling me out. So
So that's another question then. So because I thought I heard that you might be fighting on the undercard of the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather thing. Is there any truth to that?
I talked to Floyd about it, and I'm waiting to hear back. He's been moving around, and I've been moving around, so I'm just waiting to hear back from him. I would love to fight on them, but if me and Ryan fight, I think we should should be main event.
So but do y'all don't even have, well, y'all didn't make a final negotiation, so you don't even have a definitive date or a schedule or nothing like that.
No, not yet.
So it's possible that you could actually, if Floyd got back to you, you could actually fight on that undercard and then meet Ryan later in the thing. Correct?
We want Ryan.
Oh, you want him right now? That's cool. So, but it doesn't. But it doesn't matter to you that he doesn't have a belt or anything like that. It's just him.
It does matter, but it's like if you make dollars, it makes sense.
I got you.
Get where I'm coming from?
and I got to give it to you. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Because listen, I got to give it to both of you guys, realistically, because when you was inactive I remember I was doing a countdown of when you was going to return and all that stuff, and you was inactive. One of the things you did was you remained relevant by, your social media. You would always troll certain people when you see certain fights. And I think that's amazing because you're using social media to make yourself big. And one of the great things that Ryan did was do the same thing. Ryan took the opportunity to use social media to make himself a big following. So looking forward to like the future, will belts even matter if a guy have a big social media following that can generate money and you have a big social media following and you don't have to fight for titles?
No, I think that mess up the sport. I think that mess up the sport.
You think it'll mess up the sport?
Yeah. The only why I say that now, because then it'd be like, what's the belt for? They should take away all the belts.
Because technically right now, say that again?
He's someone that's in the top 10. Right?
Right. So yeah, that matters, but I know that you wanted to fight, and I've been telling everybody that it's not an issue about you wanting to get the fight, because I knew you would want to get the fight. My question was to you, which I asked was, did it matter that he doesn't offer anything? It's just a matter of his big following. I can't hear you.
He's definitely in the top 10.
Cool.
Like really got he's top 10. He's in that top name. They name him top guy. And he got to be somebody.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I totally agree. I think Ryan is a great talent, and I think you and Ryan fighting is great for boxing. It'll be record-breaking numbers. I honestly believe that you guys are going to do well on a pay-per-view. I think it's going to be competitive. I'm not saying this because I'm on the phone with you. I thought that you would beat him. I think that you would beat him. But I do think Ryan will have a great career should you finish him. I think he would take the Canelo effect and get better in time, like Canelo did. After Floyd beat Canelo, Canelo became the best fighter ever.
Yeah.
So I think that can possibly happen for Ryan should you beat him. But I think you both are great for the sport. I'm excited that you both decided that let's do this. I think that's what boxing needs. I think boxing needs guys just saying let's fight. But it's also a business, so it has to make sense. You agree? I really don't. I don't know what's happening. The service is crap. I don't know, Champ. I can't really hear you. But listen, because it's lagging so bad, I don't understand what's happening. But listen, I don't want to hold you up, and I appreciate you coming on. Maybe we can do it again on maybe a Zoom call or something like that. Can you hear me? Yeah, this is bad. I'm gonna go out and try to come back in. Maybe I can get you back in. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go out and come back. It was horrible. I don't know if it was him, where he was, or what he was doing, but I'm gonna try to send him I'll try to send him another request and see if I can get him. Gervonta. I'm still here, people. Yeah, maybe. What's up, Ellie? Thank you. I appreciate you, man. It's just it was bad service. I don't know if he's gonna send another request or he's just gonna take care of what he was doing, but it just was horrible, and I didn't want to waste his time trying to and waste you guys' time trying to get some questions in. And I'm sure I think it sounds like he's probably taking care of some business or something like that, so that's what it was. But I'm gonna see if I can try to get him again. But listen, I tried to ask the questions that people want to know. I know I definitely want to know. Like I always said, I think Ryan is a great fighter. I just think it was too soon. But again, that was my opinion. Um, Tank think is right now and it's the best time, and he don't care about anything else. He wants that fight, and I respect both of them. Let's. Oh, thank you, Ellie. I appreciate you, man. I really, really appreciate you. I think Ryan wants that fight, and Tank want that fight. And listen, should the paperwork get done, I think everybody will be blessed to see that fight. And that's what boxing needs. Boxing needs the best fighting the best. Shout out to King Ryan for really going after the best. And with that being said, you got to have that self-belief. You got to have that the desire to be the best. And for whatever manufactured anger he has, he said that Tank, disrespected his mother. If that's what he believes, then that's fine. Whatever motivates him to go out there and try to fight, that's fine. Then let him do that. But Tank, I know that Tank probably would never disrespect